He found the notebook hidden deep in their closet, pages upon pages of meticulous plans, dating back to high school, detailing exactly how to destroy her own sister. It wasn't just jealousy, it was a blueprint for annihilation. And as the ink dried on the custody papers, the real war was just beginning, one that would involve fake death threats, federal prison, and a family shattered beyond repair. The discovery of the notebook was the turning point. Ryan, terrified for his baby, met with a custody lawyer the next morning, ready to testify against his wife, Melissa. But Melissa wasn't going down quietly. 3 weeks after the disastrous baby shower, she detonated a nuclear bomb online. A completely fabricated story on Facebook claimed I had been stalking her for months. She posted edited photos and fake text messages showing me threatening her and her baby. The internet mob was swift and brutal. Within hours, death threats flooded my inbox, and my home address was doxed by strangers who believed her lies. The FBI took it seriously, launching an investigation into the cyberstalking. But the stress was taking a physical toll. My blood pressure skyrocketed, forcing Dr. Torres to put me on strict bed rest. The twins were in danger of arriving too early, trapped in a body fighting a war on 2 fronts. Meanwhile, the traitor in our midst was revealed. Linda, Nathan's mother, was arrested for HIPAA violations. She had accessed my medical files 17 times, feeding Melissa every intimate detail of my pregnancy, ultrasounds, blood work, weight. Nathan filed for divorce the same day, disgusted by his mother's betrayal. Then came the lawsuit. Melissa sued us for $500,000, claiming alienation of affection and emotional distress. But we fought back. Our lawyer, Emma, filed 3 separate lawsuits for defamation and harassment, and pressed criminal charges against my mother, Carol, for the assault at the shower. 2 weeks later, the stress-induced contractions at 24 weeks. I spent 3 days in the hospital fighting to keep my babies inside, while Melissa posted about karma catching up to me. The legal battles raged on. Grace organized a support rally, which Melissa crashed, 8 months pregnant and screaming, until her water broke on our lawn. She blamed me for her early labor, and despite the chaos, delivered a healthy baby girl named Delphine Aurora Sarah, adding my name out of pure spite. Ryan refused to sign the birth certificate. Then, the unthinkable happened. Ryan filed for emergency custody after finding the notebook where Melissa had scrawled, "Destroy Sarah," over and over for 20 pages. The judge granted it immediately. When officers arrived to serve the order, Melissa grabbed the baby and ran, aided by our mother, Carol. An Amber Alert was issued. Hours later, they were found at a motel and arrested for custodial interference. Nathan, broken by years of enabling, apologized. I was deposed, fighting through contractions, while Dr. Torres worked to stop labor again at 30 weeks. A new judge threw out Melissa's restraining order and issued warrants for her and Carol. But Melissa wasn't done. She showed up at the hospital, screaming death wishes for my babies until security removed her. The climax came in the courtroom. Mom, facing felony kidnapping charges, collapsed with a massive heart attack. Despite everything, I visited her in the cardiac unit. She admitted her jealousy, her desire to live through Melissa because I had succeeded without her. It didn't fix anything, but it was an admission. Melissa's psychiatric evaluation leaked, narcissistic personality disorder and postpartum psychosis. Her lawyer pleaded insanity. But the final straw was her escape from the psychiatric hold. She stole a knife, made it to the maternity ward, and screamed my name before being tackled by security. Held without bail, her trial was fast-tracked. Ryan asked us to be Delphine's godparents, trying to salvage some family connection. And then, Dr. Torres circled a date on the calendar. The twins were coming. We were moving to Seattle, leaving the wreckage of Buffalo behind. But as I lay there, listening to Daniel whisper about our new life, I knew the scars of this war would last forever. Would you leave your family behind to save your sanity? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for the final chapter.